So, I mean, I recognize I kind of teed you up there to talk about the next week, but I am actually interested in the sort of 2016 question, the extent to which this is starting to enter your guys' kind of calculations. Politically, obviously, the president's time in office is waning, but his legacy and will be extended, and especially influenced by his predecessor or his successor.
Yeah. Well, the president, as you may have heard from some of my colleagues after the last midterm election, that the president sees it a little bit differently. That essentially, today marks the beginning of the fourth quarter of his presidency, and as the president, an avid basketball fan, has observed, a lot of really important things happen in the fourth quarter, and I think the president believes that's true not just in an NBA basketball game; it's also true of a presidency, and he wants to make it true of his presidency. And that I do think is why you will see the president pretty energized when he appears later this week, that he's going to have a pretty ambitious list of priorities that he wants to achieve. We're going to look for opportunities to work with Republicans to make progress on those priorities. And where Republicans don't agree, you're going to see the president take decisive action to make progress on his own where he can. And that is, I recognize, not a significant departure from the strategy that we have employed in the last couple of years. But I do think that you're going to see the president be even more energized and even more determined to make progress on behalf of middle-class families. That's, after all, the reason the president ran for this office in the first place. And the president's going to spend a lot of time focused on that here in the fourth quarter of his presidency. And I guess the last part of that is, and that all that is to say, that means that the presidential election in 2016 is quite a ways off still. And the president believes that we should be focused on the kinds of policy priorities that are going to benefit middle-class families. There'll be plenty of time for politics.